Hi everybody! Today we are going to be making a vase of flowers all together, and we are going to start by drawing our vase. Right in the middle of my paper, about top to bottom, what I am going to do is I'm going to draw a curved line, almost like a little gentle smile. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to move down my paper, not quite to the bottom, and I'm going to add another curve. That's going to be the base of our vase. And I think for mine, I'm just going to draw a curved line, but if you want your vase to have like a wiggly line coming down, that would be cool. So you can think of what shape you want your vase to be. So if you had a wiggly line, it would kind of squiggle as it comes down. I'm just going to make mine simple and have a gentle curve in between, so it looks a little bit like this. I'm going to curve and connect those two lines. And connect those two lines. And if it's not quite perfect, that's okay, not a problem. The next step is to draw our table, because we don't want our vase just floating in the middle of the air. So we are going to add a line partway up our vase, and we're going to come out to the side, all the way to the edge, and then we are going to do the same thing on this side. So now it looks like we have a vase sitting on a table. Now we get to do what I think is the fun part, and we get to draw the flowers. We're not going to worry about the stems yet. We are going to draw different kinds of flowers up in this area, and we're going to draw a few different styles of flower. So one of the simple ones that we can do is a spiral flower. And so we simply start small, almost make a circle. Okay, so I have a circle, but then I keep that line going and I let it get bigger and bigger, and then I bring it back to the edge. So you'll see it just curls up on itself. And that is one type of flower that we can make. Another type of flower, to me it kind of looks like a cone flower. And we start, I'm going to put mine out here. You can put your flowers wherever you'd like. But we start with a hill, just like that. Then across the bottom, we're going to add a line. I curved mine just a little bit. It's not perfectly straight. Touching that, we are going to make a bumpy line coming all the way across. So we're going to go bump, just like that. And then coming from those bumps, so in between, what we are going to do is we're going to pull out some pointy petals. And so I am coming out, and that way I meet them at a point. They're not round. So I'm showing that I can draw different kinds of flowers, a variety of flowers. So there's kind of that cone flower looking one. Almost looks like a rocket ship, a little bit similar to one that we've drawn before. Up here I'm going to start with a small circle. Then I am going to add a slightly larger circle. And then one more size bigger. And this one, we're going to make, it's almost going to look like a triangle, but with the top cut off. So we're going to come out, over, back. So see how it looks like a triangle, but the point would be covered over by those circles. And we are going to come out, over, back. And we are going to keep doing this all the way around. I can put one down in here and it might look like it's overlapping with some of these. And I think I'm going to start with a spiral. So a little one though. And then I'm going to come out, curve, back, out, curve, back, out, curve, back. And you'll notice I didn't draw it through those coneflower petals. I let it go behind. Same thing up here. So I'm going to come out, stop, pretend to draw, and back. Out, curve, back, and one more, out, curve, back. So now we have a nice big flower behind these two. I am going to continue to add some flowers. You are going to continue to add some more on yours as well. We don't want them down here below the top of the vase, but I can absolutely add some more to make this nice and full above the vase. After I am all done drawing my flowers and I'm pretty happy with how they are, we need to draw that there are some stems coming into our vase. So I am going to add some lines and then turn those into shapes so that we will be able to color those in. So from this one right here, I am going to kind of curve into the vase and bring another one into the vase and then close that shape. So this whole long skinny curved rectangle would be colored in for the stem for that flower. And they can overlap. Some might curve more than others, and that's okay. So I'm gonna keep adding stems. I'm gonna try to match the number of stems to the number of flowers that I have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I might see 8 stems. So now I have some stems going into the vase. What we are going to do next is we're going to draw where the water ends, because normally we would pour water into a vase. So I'm going to make just kind of a wiggly line across. The next step for us to do is to color. At this point, I have finished coloring my vase of flowers. I colored blue in the water, even though we know water is clear. It's not really blue, but I think it looks pretty good. I did not color my background. If you have time, I would encourage you to. It really does help make the artwork look more complete. But I have colored all of my flowers, my table, and my vase. I hope you enjoyed following along, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.